to back, and spinning on it back to back, on the turntables back to back, and spinning on it back to back, on it back to back, and spinning on it back to back, on the turntables back to back, and spinning on it back to back, on it back to back, and spinning on it back to back, on the turntables back to back, and spinning on it back, spinning on the turntables, spinning on it back.
Holy shit, you guys. It has finally happened. I'm starting to think we might never get there, but after 3 years, we have finally escaped the adventure era of Sonic the Hedgehog. Well, mostly. Summer 05 to Summer 06 was sort of a transitionary period for the franchise, but there's one key aspect of the game we're about to play that really kind of cements this as the dawn of a new age in the franchise that is Sonic the Hedgehog. The times, they were a-changin'. While E3 2004 is historically dwarfed by the reveals of the following two expos, that year had its fair share of memorable moments. The reaction the crowds had to the reveal of The Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess is a perennial favorite of mine, and if you've ever seen the iconic shot of Shigeru Miyamoto brandishing the Master Sword and Hylian Shield, that was 2004 also. But the real heat of 2004 was the arrival of a new console war, one between 15-year handheld juggernaut Nintendo and reigning king of the console world, Sony. Or at least that was the idea. Sony was showing off prototypes for what would eventually become the PlayStation Portable, a handheld device that actually... Let's hold that thought, we'll get there soon enough. On Nintendo's side, the Big N was looking to try something a bit different in the handheld space, and based on former President Hiroshi Yamauchi's ideas for a dual-screen system, began work in 2002 on an item that would go by the internal project name Nitro, as well as a public project name that would ultimately not just stick with this iteration for its full life cycle, but would form the basis for a long line of successors over the next 16 years, Nintendo DS. A prototype was shown at E3 2004 along with a number of playable demos, including two notable entries from Sega. Project Rub, a title that would go on to become DS launch title Field of Magic XYXX, very interesting game by the way, highly recommend trying it sometime, and a tech demo for a Sonic DS, where the player rubs the touchscreen left and right to get Sonic to run through the stage. Not exactly gripping gameplay, but it would make its return the following year when at E3 2005, Sega revealed Sonic Rush, winning IGN's biggest surprise award in the process. In a September 2005 interview, director Akinori Nishiyama described how Sonic Team wanted to try to find a way to retain the 2D gameplay of the original Sonic series while exploring ways to integrate 3D into that experience. What they ended up with was a mostly 2D game with 3D character models and a 2.5D boss battle system that allowed for a bit more freedom of movement. That blending of the 2D and 3D gameplay styles would go on to return in a number of games, and we'll be seeing quite a bit more of it from here on out. As for the story, when you first start the game, Sonic is more or less launched right into it, ripping through Leaf Storm and taking on a Mad Doc with a giant mech. However, once the battle is over, Sonic bumps into someone he's never met before, holding a strange-looking gem. As he would eventually find out, this is Blaze the Cat, a princess from another dimension who fell into Sonic's world by accident. As it turns out, the two dimensions are colliding into one another. She's on the hunt for the Soul Emeralds, which were stolen by Doctor Eggman, while Sonic continues on his quest to collect the Chaos Emeralds, having been stolen by Eggman's alternate dimension doppelgänger, Eggman Nega. Boy, I sure hope you love Sonic confronting Robotnik plus sorta kinda not really Robotnik, because they really pull that thing a lot from this point forward. Anyway, there's a lot of obvious differences that set this game apart from previous titles, especially the Sonic Advance series. For starters, the bulk of the gameplay now happens across two screens, with somewhat arbitrary switching between them. Feels scripted, but honestly I can't say for sure. Regardless, the ultimate effect is sort of like playing a Sonic game on a phone in portrait mode, and we all know how that tends to go. I was expecting the vertical orientation of this to be way more of a problem than it has been so far.
Well, it's fine because it runs really slow, so it's not even that big of a deal.
You get plenty of time to react to literally everything. Sonic and Blaze are rendered in 3D, and the levels are a blend of 2D sprites, mostly as for backgrounds, rotoscope sprites, similar to Donkey Kong Country for active elements like enemies and rings, and full 3D models for stage elements that Sonic and Blaze interact with directly in 3D space. The boss battles switch things up a bit, condensing the action down to one screen but taking on a 2.5D approach, giving the player a lot more flexibility in how they interact with the encounters. The zones are actually played in a very different order depending on whether you're playing as Sonic or Blaze, and you'll need to complete the game with both if you want to get to the final boss battle, a task that is monumentally simpler than all three of the Sonic Advance titles. Here's how it works. To get to the final boss, you need all 7 Chaos Emeralds and all 7 Soul Emeralds. How do you get Chaos Emeralds? From a special stage. How do you get in a special stage? From one of these, spinner things. I don't know what they are. Where are those spinner things? fucking everywhere. Seriously, there are several of these in every single act of the game. They're so close together that by the time I finish this sentence, I will have gotten from the previous special stage spinner thing to the next one. All you need to do is successfully get through one special stage per zone and you're good, so you just need to have enough energy in your new tension gauge to get in, and the special stages themselves are literally just a touchscreen version of the special stages from Sonic 2. And how do you get the Soul Emeralds? You beat the boss. No shit, dead honest truth, you just get Soul Emeralds. Doesn't really get much easier than that. There's a few altogether new features as well, such as your rings scattering progressively further and further away the more times you get hit. And then there's that tension gauge I mentioned earlier. What is that anyway? Well, the idea is that you're charging up energy in order to rip a hole in space-time to get into the special stages, and you can charge it up by performing tricks, killing badniks, hitting checkpoints, or grabbing special power-ups. It's sort of an evolution of the trick system from Sonic Advance 2 and 3. And it's not like you just use it to go into special stages either. Build up energy and hit the X or Y button to... Ah, yes. This is where it all begins. Sonic Rush is, in my opinion, a pretty great game. It reinvigorated my interest in handheld Sonic games after Sonic Advance 2 way back in the day, and it's a pretty genuinely challenging experience, so it's a lot of fun. It's also the birthplace of 15 years of boost gameplay. This is the game element that really made me decide to put the separator right here. At first I thought, Shadow the Hedgehog makes a pretty good closer for all this. It wraps up a lot of the storylines from the adventure era, but it's impossible to ignore how much of a literal game changer the boost would become for the Sonic franchise. Nearly every single 3D Sonic game from here on out either features heads-up running segments, boost gameplay, or both. I don't think they understood what they had wrought upon the world. And I would be remiss if I didn't bring up the incredible, jaw-dropping soundtrack to this game composed by Jet Set veteran Hideki Naganuma. Are you okay, Hideki? Oh my goody gumdrops.
Rick, what is this?
This is Sonic Rush. This is the DS continuation, or a spiritual successor to the Sonic Advance series.
So this is technically Sonic Advance 4, kind of?
In a sense, sort of. Now, do we have player data? It's named Test. I think that's from the DS. I think our DS is named Test. We should fix that someday.
Test the DS.
Download demo?
What?
There does not appear to be any way to change. We were trying to figure out if we could turn down the sound effects, because they're very loud. But I guess we're just stuck with it.
Yeah, in comparison to the actual music itself, the sound effects are very loud.
Here we go. And this game, you switch between screens a lot, so this is going to get very interesting. But yeah, Leaf Storm. I'm Rick.
I'm Jeff.
And this is Sonic Rush, as we already said. Oops. Oh, I thought that was just death.
Yeah.
I'm looking at one screen, and I'm like, oh no. Oof. So yeah, we got tricks and things. I think that builds up a meter here. Okay, so now if I find there's a track that I want to find, and if I run on that and use like a big boost, oh god, I'm still not used to the two screens, then I can, oh Jesus Christ, then we can go to a special stage. The special stages are like 1,000 billion trillion times easier to work with in this game than in the last.
Is there no preemptive background for this whatsoever?
Apparently not.
Is it just
whoops.
One day Sonic decided to rush out the door?
The game itself doesn't seem to give you much, at least for Sonic's story. There are 2 stories for this.
Okay.
I think it's this right here that I'm looking for. Oh. Can I?
Whoa! This is how the Sonic movie happened.
Here we go. Oh, that's right. I need a stylus. Oh shit!
Game. You still have the other guy in front of you, yeah.
There we go. I'm going to grab the 3D stylus because this one does not have a stylus, so here we go. All right.
Okay.
We're off.
Oh, God. I'm getting flashbacks already.
Here we go. This could arguably be easier than doing actual Sonic 2.
Oh, definitely. If it's just like put the stylus in the right realm and not fully control Sonic, that seems fine.
Yeah.
Don't know if there's actually a jump or anything.
There's probably going to be some kind of... Oh my god.
1, 2, 3.
Great. Oh, Jesus Christ.
Okay, I thought we were dead.
All right. My regret is that the music is not louder compared to the sound effects.
Yes, the ring sound effect sounds like a glass factory exploding. The music is a quiet whisper.
Oh, my social link has increased.
Yeah.
There we go. All right.
Yes, and since we have moved on to the DS officially, we have actual PCM audio instead of like sampled FM synthesis like weird sounds.
You're right. Oh boy.
Ooh.
It's a little snug. Oh, I missed one. I got to give up now. So, yeah, I think I got enough rings there.
I think you did it.
There we
Good.
go. Good. Skid.
Yay.
Do a little b-boy dance
Cool
there.
break dancing. Oh my god, it's the same screen.
Yeah, right?
Like,
Oh, wow, it does look almost
yeah, isn't it
exactly the same.
Exactly the same as Advance 3.
That's hilarious. All right, and I realize I don't have to. I can look on. We've got a TV right here that I can look at. I'm sitting here hunched over the DS.
Yeah, so the only annoying thing that we have noticed right at the beginning of recording is that it does that immensely frustrating thing.
Yeah.
Where there's technically space in between the screens.
Yeah.
So, like, Sonic can go off the bottom
Can I
screen.
do another one right now?
And not get right to the top screen.
Shut up. Oh, my God.
Okay. Can we get all of the Chaos
Oh,
Emeralds
man.
in the first 5 minutes?
God, that'd be fucking amazing.
So easy. So yeah, there's like a ghost space in
Well, it's
between the
100
two
again.
screens, and when we line it up, like one over the other,
Yeah,
you might be on the same.
I think we're on the same one.
Yeah.
That's okay.
Yeah, but when you line up the top screen over the bottom screen, if you put them edge to edge,
Yeah.
it's very confusing because Sonic like disappears for a second
Yeah, there's a
before
gap
he
between the
enters.
screens.
Yeah. But, you know, in order for us to see it and for you guys to see it, it just makes the most sense to have them
I
laid
guess
out.
I could manually
once.
put a gap between them, too. God, that audio is going to be super noticeable in our own mic audio,
Yes,
isn't it?
Again, the rings are screaming at us. I didn't know that in this Sonic game, the rings are actually sentient beings.
Yeah, holy shit.
They're also the loudest things on Earth.
All right, whoop. If you're not on the arc exactly with the stylus, then it can, like,
It doesn't
lose you.
quite work.
Hello, hello. Join us. Grab a seat. I'll have to clear that seat off in a second. As soon as we're done here.
I'll help.
All right, what's up?
Just throw this ring fit in the trash.
Whoop. Yeah. There we go. Just playing a little Sonic Rush. We actually just started it. Just gonna do one episode before we get into our resident Schmeevel. There we go. Great.
That looks worse than Sonic 2.
It's interesting, right? It's actually easier to control because you're just pointing Sonic where he's supposed to be for that.
These bonus stages have seemed to be pretty easy compared to, like, we just did
Okay.
Advance 3, and those were fucking difficult.
Yeah, those were Garbaggio.
Yeah.
I think
It's
I had
CJ,
Sonic
by the way,
Advance
everyone.
2, and I couldn't even get to the special stages.
2 and 3. Sonic Advance 2 and 3 were fucking horrible
tough
as far as like getting to the special stages. Sonic Advance 1, it wasn't that bad, but Sonic Advance, nope. Sonic Advance 2 and 3 was a mess. Here we go.
So this is a very different look for a Sonic game of this era, but...
It's also the introduction of boost gameplay. It has finally arrived.
Oh, yeah.
So I can do that. Whoop.
I thought we were dead.
There we go.
We did it!
Oh, look, it's Mickey Mouse's hand. Or Mario's hand.
Sub 2
Everyone wears
minutes.
fucking gloves. Ooh. His eyes look very strange. Those pupils are way too stretched out.
Yes.
Bay!
Yes, he said.
So, I forget if each act has a different theme, but both stories have different mixes of the same act theme.
Oh,
Or
nice.
of the same zone theme. So Leaf Storm will sound different in Blaze's
Playthrough.
story, yeah. Wow. Just rocket on through this.
It's like, I don't know, I kind of like the look of it, but it's also a little, like, strange because...
Having a 3D Sonic is very off-putting. I think.
Yeah, well, the 3D look, like, as a temporary thing when he comes out of the screen kind of is kind of neat. But
Yeah, whoops. Oh, I didn't mean to jump off of that.
Oh, all right, we didn't die, though. Yes, okay, yes,
Yeah, you just,
cool.
like, spam the B button to do tricks. And that builds up your meter. There we go.
Oh my god, this sounds like 7 slot machines at the same
I
time.
know. What did I just hit?
I don't know, but it's dead.
Boing.
not
That's
a
the
lo-
thing is, I like Sonic Rush a lot, but it does start to feel like the more modern Sonic games that are all boost-based, where it's like, yeah, just charge through everything.
Yeah.
Whoop. Like, who cares, man? Just hit the Y button.
Yeah, at a certain point, it's not platforming. It's just hold Y to go fast.
Yes.
Using the same trampoline to go... Oh, wait, you can go higher, actually.
Yeah, there you go. It does give you less over time, too, which is interesting. Wow.
You did it.
If I remember correctly, in the other story, you don't have the boost to work with, so it's a little less cheesy.
Okay.
Whoops. That's a thing.
Oh, no, it's giant ball. Nope.
There we go. Well, I think I'm all good.
I'm
Thank
good on
you.
beverage. Thank you. Pow, pow, pow.
Ah!
Yes.
Ah! Oh.
And then we went to
And
space?
then we got sucked into the black hole generator. Eggman, what are you up to now?
Oh, okay, so there is a story.
I guess so. Sonic, you little pest! Soon, ultimate power will be within my grasp, and I shall be invincible!
And better lighting.
Ha! I may not know what your plan is, but it's never going to work. It's rude.
Damn, he got me.
Uh,
Oh, okay, so
All
when,
right,
I, when I
boss
said there was
time.
a story, there was a tiny,
There will be more.
tiny little bit of story. What the fuck is this?
All right. Oop, well,
Oh, we got rings.
there we go.
Oh, at least the rings hang around.
Yeah. You can see his health on the bottom, too, which is great.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, dear. I was waiting for him to slam it
Oh,
multiple
yeah, I
times.
thought he was going to slide across.
Yeah, or something.
Boo, 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 doo, 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 doo.
There we go. The music is interesting. It reminds me almost of Sonic CD boss music a bit. More of a hip-hop kind of flair.
Yes. And there's definitely a period where Sonic, like,
Maybe not hip-hop,
the
but
music aggressively branched out, I think.
almost like... Oh, Jesus. Oh, here it is.
Oh, all right, I guess that worked.
The best thing about the DS version of this is now they get to do some weird 3D shit in there that would not have been possible with with Sonic Advance.
Right.
All right. 3 more.
Great.
Do another one of these. Oh, no. Oop.
Well, that was close. Oh, it came
There
back.
we go.
Yeah, I'm already just digging this music more because of the sound font.
Yeah.
Like, I know there's some nostalgia for, like, the GBA sound font, and in some games it sounds good, but, like,
Most of them not so much.
I don't know, a bunch of the Sonic ones with the overuse of electric guitar and stuff.
Whoop. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Oh. Really?
Man.
I thought I jumped in time for that. Okay.
You just went early. Oh, all 8?
Yeah.
7.
Do, 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 do.
Is there a spin dash in this?
I think so, yeah. I would assume so. But I think I have to hit up top there.
I would not use it.
No, not a
over
good
here.
time for it.
Yeah.
Right.
Get ready to be schooled.
Yeah, I
Is
got.
that what
That's
he
what it
said?
sounded like.
Dr. Robotnik's College of Business.
Yeah. It's like, I am a doctor after all.
Yeah. How do you think I got my doctorate?
School!
I got tenure.
Oh boy, a little close to the edge there. You do your rolly move anytime? Oh, here it comes.
Plonk.
Ooh. Oh, too early,
Yeah, you
fuck.
gotta
Yep.
wait. Yep.
It's tough. There's not a lot of time there.
It's true, yeah. If it, like, gets to you, it starts pushing you. If not... Well, I mean, as annoying as it is to be like, oh, dang, deaths, I'm glad it's happening. Because that means that there is a greater challenge to this Sonic game.
Yeah.
Which after...
And it doesn't come from the tedium of getting Chaos Emeralds.
Or being surprised by a random spike and losing all your rings.
Yeah. Oh, that was so annoying in Advance 3.
Yeah. So many times when
And
you get a hyper speed booster, and then the hyper speed boosts you directly into an enemy robot.
Yeah.
Bonk that son of a bitch.
All right. Oop. Oh,
Lost.
just missed.
Lost a phase.
Eat your cereal?
Sure. It's not very good, though.
Which one's better?
I think the Fruity's slightly better.
Okay.
Felice was asking to eat my cereal. Cereal that I got for like my month on keto, and it's like a protein cereal. And when you first put it in your mouth, it's fine, but as you chew on it a couple times, that cardboardiness kind of comes out, and it's like, meh. If I had it with actual milk, I think I'd be fine, but I can't because that isn't going to work for keto. So
I wonder if my cousin is in this company. Last time I saw one of my cousins, one of the things that he's doing at his work is like developing like protein.
Okay.
What's it? Protein, like marshmallows, like Lucky Charms marshmallows.
Oh, neat. Okay.
That was his job, or is his job right now.
Oh.
Like,
So make a marshmallow with protein and not a pound of sugar.
Oh, you
Yeah, yeah.
bastard!
Oh,
Fuck!
come on.
I thought I had that one.
Well, yeah, that one looked just unfair.
but like, I mean, I guess a lot of people are making protein cereal these days.
Yeah.
I guess, yeah. I hadn't even really heard of it until now.
Gross.
I feel like I know because I worked at GNC for a little. Like,
Oh, yeah. All
That-
right, fair.
The protein wave is here.
Alright.
Your face
There we
looks
go.
curious, but you're not like upset by it, it seems.
Right, it's a strange sort of taste that you're not really expecting.
the texture is really similar to this. Like, basically, it was like a bag of fruity cereal, and that's what they called it. But like, you couldn't put
Yeah.
it in milk because it would get soggy immediately.
Oh yeah.
That could
It was
be
like
the case
it was
with this.
designed as like a snack thing.
Yeah.
And it wasn't protein at all, but it was just like this wicked cheap, like really sugary, like fake color coded balls of
Ugh.
cereal.
Yeah.
But as a child, I loved them. It was like a thing that existed in Jamaica. Like it was like island snacking at its
Yeah.
finest.
Cereal that's not meant for milk.
And like the texture is really similar, and because it's a fruity cereal, it's bringing me back. But that was better.
Ultimately, this loses still.
Big oof.
But I can deal with it.
2 more hits. Come on.
All right, it's gonna do one more roll just because it's gonna be annoying.
This is the weirdest Sonic bad guy.
Oh, shit. Fuck. Oh,
Oh, we survived.
Yep.
Yeah, Sonic Rush, like compared to Advance, which like had a couple of looks that were not exactly the same as like classic
Ugh.
Sonic.
Oh,
looks.
shit.
Right.
It
Oh,
did 4.
It was 4.
Was not expecting a 4th one.
This one looks like entirely different.
Yeah.
Remember when Eggman just used to be the boss?
Oh, I mean, it is still him, but
It's him?
I guess.
So
Yeah.
he's just slamming his.
I guess so. Yeah, it looks like it's like got like a roll cage kind of situation going on
I hope
here.
he's
but
got some like cushioning, like
Oh,
shock
boy.
resistance in
Right.
that pod.
Otherwise, he's
It's
got
like-
immense brain damage.
How is he not just vomiting as he like fucking rolls around that?
Did you ever go to
fast?
like a Discovery Zone or wherever where they had those like rubber mesh, like it looked like a grid of rubber tubes, and you could kind of slip down between them?
You bring it
He's
up.
just tangled up in one of
Are
those.
you bringing
so
up
everything-
Discovery Zone?
You mean DZ?
DZ.
Oh yeah,
I
where
would
I
always
can
win
be on
pogs.
something all my own.
They should make 5 Nights at DZ, where
That'd
like
be great.
you have to avoid
Oh,
animatronics, but you're
Oh.
also like in that weird rubber tubing maze trap.
You're running
that you were just
around there
describing.
like Discovery Zone.
Yeah, they have like the
thing.
rolly
he's got the
slide
second
that just
one.
fucking hurt,
Yeah, always.
but it seems so fun every time.
And then there's tube slides that you
idea.
get stuck in halfway down
Oh,
because they're not very slidey. I think.
I never got stuck.
Well, maybe you weren't
get-
big of a boy as I was.
yeah, your leg fat just goes.
I mean, yeah, I probably
And you're, like,
definitely
in the
had
middle,
to
like,
like push
uh-oh.
my way down
Yeah, and it's
because it wasn't slippery.
Yeah.
You're right.
Oh man.
Yeah, it was basically a lie. Try it again.
No.
No, we just beat it, dude.
Jesus. Well, there we go. Hey, what's up? Eggman's got another crazy scheme, and we saw some mysterious girl. Things are starting to get interesting, eh, Tails?
Oh, Tails is in this game. Hi, Tails.
Idle hands can be a dangerous thing, Sonic.
Tails, you've been drinking too much.
Oh, yeah. Look, he's like, got that angry sort of like, yeah, go away from me.
19-year-old
His ultimate
Tails.
power that Eggman spoke of. I wonder what kind of power he was talking about.
I love this version of Tails.
Yeah.
No need to worry. Whatever he decides to do, we'll stop him.
Oh, yeah, we?
Let's go, Tails. I know I can always count on you.
Yeah, I'm right behind you.
All right. Away from me. Oh, God. Well, he's a ghost.
What the fuck?
Player character Blaze the Cat is now playable.
Now a playable.
Now playable. Wow, what a cool overworld map.
Okay. Well, why don't we come back next time and we'll see if we can get more than 5% of the planet turned blue.
Wow.
Bye.